eBay. Let's get some listing done. Oh, Lordy. Monday morning. Got a little bit of, I've got a bit of admin to do first, actually, so I might do that. I might well do that. I had someone message me the other day saying their video camera hadn't arrived. It was GSP sale, so I kind of thought, meh. It's gone to a USP drop-off point in France. And he was saying, I haven't had a card. I'm like, well, it's out of my hands, really. But I'm just going to check to see whether it has been delivered, finally. Let's see what the tracking says. And if it hasn't, I might have to say, drop him an email. We will see. Hello, Lee. Been watching your lovely reels on Instagram. They're half good. How do you do those reels, and how do you put words in? You know, when people talk on an Instagram clip and the words come up, I'm sure there's some sort of gizmotron that helps you do that. I have no clue. Never really looked into it. Had a couple of good sales recently. Lee knows about the Panasonic FZs. What are they called? Combis. You know, the combis, the good ones, 90 something. Saw one of them yesterday, I think. Right, where's this video camera then? It went a while ago. Let's just see the old tracking on it. Can't find a blooming thing. Was that long ago? Hello, Babs. Hello, Skilty. Normal Monday. Monday can be a fun day. Let's stick in video camera. It was an 8mm video camera. Oh, that's not come up with anything. Manage all orders. Come on, eBay. Is that it? That could be it. Let's have a look at the order details. GSP. No, ECP, that is. I'm sitting here in a pack. I had a power cut this morning. Where are you, Skilty? Are you southeast? Yeah, the dog woke up at like 2 a.m. and he must have heard some alarms. Where's this blooming order? Perhaps I should just go to my messages. That would make sense, wouldn't it? All right, Josh. It's a little emoji there in the form of punctuation. Right, where is this guy? Where's his message? I'll tell you what he said. I've got 2 little queries. Oh, God, it came so long ago. I have read it, though. It's one of the few messages that I've read. Garmin Nuvi, Prince Tronic Tournament. Marantz, Avanti, Marantz. Where are you, little thing? Oh, here we go. Sony Handycam. Digital 8. I haven't put 8mm in the title. Can I send the tracking number? Let's have a look at those order details. GSP, France. Let's have a look at the old tracking. It says it's delivered. He's picked it up. Delivered to UPS access point. Delivered. He's managed to sort it out himself. My God. Yes, it had been delivered. He said it had gone to a pickup point. And I'm like, okay. And he hadn't had a card. And I was like, okay, he's got a postcode for it. I will just look up the postcode and see where the UPS pickup points are. And that's what he could have done. But there you go. It's like the blooming, here comes the choo-choo train buyer. Anyway, sorted it out. The other one was, that happened over the weekend, was a Nintendo 64. Sold it to someone a month ago. They messaged me, said they've tried a game, it doesn't work. I've said, you probably need to clean the cartridge. He cleaned the cartridge and it did work. And then he's tried it again. He's been away for a month. And he's tried it on a new telly or something, and he can't get a signal. He's going, is it the video out? And I'm just thinking, no, it's not the video out. It's either the cartridge, whatever cartridge you're using needs cleaning again, or you connected it wrongly. What's he said? So we just got back from Stafford, from London, after about a month. So they've had the N64. The N64 will not connect to our TV. We have a game in, the red light is on, and we've connected it to the cable you provided, but no image will appear. We've only used the console a few times. So they have used it. They've had it a month. A month on, what's the date? It was sold on the 26th of Jan. It's over a month ago. It's over 30 days ago. You can stick it up here. No, I will be very kind. We tried cleaning the games with a piece of paper, as you suggested. I will probably get them. We've even tried using a different TV and an N64 to HDMI adapter, and still nothing will come on. Probably on the wrong channel. No, they're probably... You think there's something wrong with the multi-out on the console itself? Well, no, nothing wrong with the multi-out. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. So we've got to get back to them. Right, I've had loads of people come in. Well, 19. I'm all right. Oh, that's bad news. Bad news, bad news. No, never good when the power goes off and you're on your computer. All right, Josh. All right, Neil. Oh, Neil's a mod. Well, I never. Sick of low ballers. Yeah. Normally, unless I've had the item a long time, if it's less than 20% of the list price, I won't even consider it. I've got some nasty parcels to crack on with. Big coffee machine. Yeah, I packed an Atari yesterday, which wasn't that difficult. Banana box, 2 layers of bubble wrap, cardboard surround, void filler. But, you know, I'd rather pack a pair of shoes. South of Ireland. The island of Ireland. I shouldn't do, I can't do, I'll be offensive if I do accents. The island of Ireland. Brilliant. I've been to Cork. I went to Cork and I saw a come-in shoe shop. And I thought, well, that's my ancestors. Although I'm actually related to the rightful heir to the throne of Scotland. But I think it's probably, you know, our kingdom probably spread over both lands. I don't know. Who knows? But I will claim my throne one day. Richard, good to see you. Cork. Oh, well, there you go. It was in Cork. Yeah, Guinness factory, yeah, and all of that. I can't really remember. Blarney Stone. Kissed the Blarney Stone. I just kind of thought I kissed it and I thought, God, how many people have put their lips on this? Imagine someone with, you going after someone with herpes. Herpes, burpees. Had a buy a low ball me at the weekend. That sounds nasty. Check their feedback. Was a car crash. Negative feedback left by us. Yeah. A sea of red, as I like to say. And then they bought the item. Yeah, I sold to a Sea of Red a Pokemon Monopoly, but I haven't heard anything yet. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't they just get rid of that eBay account? I think it should be if you leave over 70 or 80% negative feedbacks, if your feedback left for others is a Sea of Red, get out of town. You're a bloody liability. Morning. I'm getting offers like 80% off. Yeah, it's ridiculous. probably broken it off after that long. Oh, what would that be? What's he broken off? Morning, 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 morning. We are the Muds. Morning. Had a couple of fantastic profit Facebook pickups. Yeah, I never do Facebook pickups. It's just a bloody waste of time. Is my luck finally changing? Yes, it is. I find a Facebook marketplace to be the most hit and miss sourcing. I find it miss, and a complete waste of time. It's a Cook family-run sports shop. Oh, yeah, well, it might have been a sports shop, about 10 shops. I know the Cummins family personally. Whoa, watch out. Hoos and paws. Hoos and paws. Antoinette, how are you? How you doing with the boxes? Hope you haven't done your back in. Oh, twang. Oh, that's what you get. That's what you get for buying stuff off Tom the English Picker and doing nothing with it and then picking it up and twanging your back. But I hope it arrived safely. I believe it did. No one has that many issues and continues to buy on the platform. Should be, yes, true, yes. Do you think one thing eBay could do is either chuck them off if they're 70% of their feedback that is left is negative because they're obviously bloody, troublemakers, or give the sellers the option to say, I do not want to sell to people who leave this percent of negative feedback. I would like to be able to block them rather than sort of say, oh, I've had an offer. Oh, let me go to feedback left for others. That would be really good. I raised that with eBay about the user's account. If I don't put a name, you get me into trouble. If anyone, we're going to get off. Yeah, you probably won't. But I think people are quite funny about sharing. If you share like usernames on like on Facebook groups, it used to be kind of a big no-no. I mean, I've got a big block list, and I'm not afraid to use it. And I'll often say to people, watch out for these people. You can just copy it to text. You can email it to someone, and it's a good thing to do. Ian, good to see you. I tell them Pete's on the way, looking for a few pound. I'm going to claim your share. Yeah, God. Oh, well, I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad you're happy. When you send something, I hope she likes it. Because I didn't look at, he sent me like 2 boxes, I think, or I think there might have been a little box which I managed, and I barely looked at it, and I've had it. I bought that probably 4 years ago, and I just kept tripping over it in the shed. So you did me a favour. Thank you. Those crafters will be going craft crazy. Yeah, you should be able to block. There should be a little option where if you look up someone's eBay account, block or set criteria. That would be marvellous. Good morning from the UK on a buying trip and then back to Oz. Oh, well, Mark is an Aussie, is he? Is he an Aussie? I always thought he was a POM just who went to Australia a lot, but there you go. You learn something new every day. Is he an Aussie? Yes, he is. There's the other Mark. And Mark Carrick, I was shown that Hayes is starting up again. And I said to Liz, well, what I'm going, because there was a big palaver last year about they put the opening time back to 10 o'clock and that would just be a nightmare. I said I'll wait and get some intel off Mark because he goes down there. He can tell me what it's like. I've read it opens at 8 for buyers, which still doesn't appeal. I mean, obviously, I want to get there at 4:30 in the morning when it's dark and freezing cold. But I will wait and see what happens with you. Right. I have a Nintendo Pink DS. I have another Nintendo Pink DS. Got a bloody thing open. I have a case, I have a charger, I have 3 rubbish games. This one had a cracked screen. This one had a scratched bottom screen. This one now has a cracked screen and a scratch bottom screen. And this one is now lovely because I did a bit of jiggery pokery. Bit fiddly, but got it done. I have a case. I have some like really valuable games. Really sought after media. I'm being terribly sexist by assuming it's pink. It will go to a young child, a young girl. So maybe not the baby one. So my plan is someone will sell it to someone will buy it for their daughter to play Nintendo DS when they're on holiday. So 3 crack games. I'm not going to do baby. I'm not going to do teacher. I'll do fashion designer. I'll do pet vet. Oh, there's another baby one. Babies and baby club. I mean, who's going to buy that? Teacher. There we go. We do these 3. There's Tom, the English picker. How's it going, Tom? How's the old whatnot? Oh, still getting my head around that. Watching Ricky Lee yesterday, and I had it on for about 20 minutes, and he was selling minifigures a la John Luke. And I can kind of see that if you're never going to get rid of them, but it did seem a bit like that's a lot of time to be selling things for a pound. I can see why it's 10-second auctions. I haven't quite got my head around that, to be honest, but yeah, hard work. I imagine it is. I kind of think, wouldn't it be better to get all that stuff and just go to someone, can you buy all my minifigures for like 100 quid? Done. Bam. Someone will have that. I spent far too long fixing up a camera that's only worth 50 quid. Yeah, well, this Nintendo DS isn't going to be worth a hell of a lot. Let's find out. Pink. I'm thinking with a charger, with a case, with 3 crack games, 25. DS Lite. But get it sold. And then I will also list the spares and repairs one. I mean, it's got a battery in it, but it hasn't got any screen worth having. 34.99 case charger, stylus, no games. Coral pink. 35. I've undercooked the egg. 35. I think we're looking at 35. I've got my 8% coupon. That'll give it £2, about £2.60 off. That'll go for 34.99. Even with, I put these games with it, it's probably lowers the price of these games. But 3 Nintendo Pink DS with 3 great games. 3 great games. Yeah, it does look like hard work. I mean, George is singing its praises, but I think he's in a very good situation in regard to the following he has. I still repeat what I said yesterday, that surely the only people watching it at the moment are other resellers. And if you've got the following and you've got people, wanting to sort of say, notice me, it helps. If you're going on there and people don't give a monkeys about you, then it's a little bit tricky. Nintendo DS Lite Coral Pink handheld system with charger. Carry case. Let's put case. I won't put commas in. And 3 great games. 3 shite games. What week we in? We in week 10? I've got to go to Leeds. Worse than that, Bradford. I went to Bradford when I was 17. I thought I was going to die. I thought we were going to be murdered. I was with all my... we were checking out all the universities up north. It was like half a dozen boys from Surrey. How we made it out of there alive, I don't know. We stayed in the cheapest B&B, and yes. Anyway, I'm back on the case, going up there with the eldest. He's got himself into some brainy thing, and there's been a lot sorting out. It's in August, so what I'm going to have to do is, me or Liz, he's not really old enough to go on his own. sending him out. He's almost is, but not quite. And I don't really want to drive there because it would be driving there, driving back, and then 4 days later, it's a residential thing, driving there and driving back. And getting 2 return train tickets, that's going to cost an arm and a leg. Why has this just gone into Wikipedia? What's this? Oh, right. What week are we on? Week number. I think it's week 10. I hope so. Otherwise, I've lost a week. Week 10. There we go. So Leeds, sunny Bradford. It's on the Leeds-Bradford border. That's why I'm getting mixed up. Anyone from Leeds in the house? I think you've got a following. George's perspective is biased. Well, no, I think he's getting good stuff as well. But I think it certainly does help. I don't really. Let me read that again. I think you've got a following. George's perspective is biased, privileged. Yeah, it definitely helps. I mean, he puts the work in. I've got to say, and he has nice items, almost too nice. But it's presented well. I mean, some of the shows I've found like just not a good watch. But he's is. I imagine he gets it at a good price and he presents it well. So he's doing everything right, I would say. You know, he's got all the correct ingredients to go for that platform. So, you know, good luck to him. This is the thing about not being a sheep, because it's not going to be right for everyone. So it's not like, you know, Chaddy does it and George does it and they're making, you know, loads out of it. So therefore I will do it. You've got to think whether it's right for you. Yeah. And there's probably different instances of, you know, why it's all right. So for Tom, I can see why you would do it. You've just got a load of like stuff you want to get rid of and you're hoping that it's a quick way of doing it. But if you're maybe not buying stuff in volume, or you just haven't got a huge bloody, you know, tap pile, and, you know, for me, for example, I would just be thinking, I'll just put the effort in on eBay. eBay resellers are getting like charity shops, get stock for free. Possibly some, but I don't think they'd be very successful, because if you're trying to get full retail price, I think there's definitely a move towards volume, because, you know, if I buy a Nintendo DS and I think I'm trying to get top price for it, there will be someone else who buys volume amounts of, you know, DSs or Wiis because they've got a contact, or because of, you know, this, that, and the other, and they will be, their priority will be selling. It won't be getting a good price. So there's always, like, you know, I wouldn't say it's a race to the bottom, but it certainly moves towards that. You have to be a volume seller and possibly a niche seller as well. I was watching a good video the other day from Polish Pete. He was talking about the eBay algorithm. I'd recommend going to watch it, but he was just saying that the takeaways were it's really good to niche, because if eBay see you sell an item and you've got others of that item, they'll point, you know, buyers to your other items because you've made a sale. It seems obvious. He showed some of his items though, and they were quite low price clothing, which, you know, doesn't appeal to me. I sold a broken Akai reel-to-reel that's been in the way for 6 months, which was nice. It was nice. I bet it was nice. Yeah. Hi, Di. Good to see you. I did think of it, but I would have to pester people. I thought of thinking, Tom, you know, saying to you, Tom, can I come and stay in Nottingham? But I think I'm going to get the train, so I will be coming home. I did think about that. Actually, it's from that way. All right, Jack. How you doing? Cover. Get yourself a rail card. We will be getting a rail card because we save a third. and buy the tickets on train split. Let me just write that on the back of my own. Listed anything yet? I may not be listing anything. Let's try and get that Nintendo on. Train split. Yeah, the other reason I thought, I could drive up and pop into Nottingham and see Tom is I could fill the car. It's Peter Ray's Adventures. He's on an adventure. What's your adventure today? Peter, what's your adventure today? Is it going to the post office? Right, Coral Pink DS Doodah. 3 great games, 3 shite games. Week 10, there's the old skews in there. Small electrical, yeah, it's a small electrical item. So I've done a cell similar. Connectivity headphone jack. Okay, whatever. Tested and working in great condition. Comes with charger and case and 3 great games. Oh, I'm going to convince you these are 3 great games. So that will be about 32 quid to someone. Boom, boom, paste, copy, paste. Change the text size to 14. Just what I do. $34.99. I'd love to sell these all day. I'd love to sell 20 of these a day. That would do me. I'll be saving that for later when I've done some photos of all this malarkey. Right, we'll go down here. Oh! Oh! Jesus Christ. Oh! Yeah. It's integrated amplifier TA1630 from Sony. Sony TA-1630. Was it -1630 or was it? Yeah, here it is. £135. Amplifier and radio tuner from Japan. 195. Right, that's what people are trying to get. Don't know whether it works yet. Got to plug it in and blow it up later. 122. Parts only 40. Okay, well that's good. I've got a parts price. That's the fallback option. There's another one, parts price 24, both on bids. Parts price buy it now 39. So the parts price is around about £40. Working price with box 109. Superb working example. This is not the best work. Well, yeah, it's got a scratch on it. See those? Yeah, not great really. Is that a scratch or is it just pencil? It could probably just be like, cleaned off. So someone sold one for 109. I will draft this up for 100 with £10 postage. And when I test it, if it don't work, it will be put back to $39.99 with £10 postage. Sony TA superb working example, tested boxed. Let's just get rid of all of that superb stuff and let's put tested and working. Not actually tested as of yet, but it will be. And if it isn't, it will be changed. 9999. Medium parcel UPS is my draft for a £10 postage fee. Even though I've got these, I should change them actually. I should, like my postage policy, I've got one for like Every or UPS, but it doesn't necessarily mean I will send it by Every. I often wonder whether, I think I've had one person go, you were supposed to send this by Royal Mail. And I mean, normally I pick a better option. So like, say if it says Every, I'll send it UPS. And I remember when I got this person saying, oh, you didn't send it by I said, well, UPS is better. Every will chuck it over your garden fence. Stop moaning. I I'll leave the description now for now. Put in the SKU 20240304 week 10. Just have a quick look at the item specifics. I haven't put any in. Number of channels, number of inputs, number of outputs. Color them, put that silver-ish. Silver and black on the top. Okay, we'll save that as draft. It's a fine looking amp. Yeah, Jack, you'd know about this. High Pure Retro. I'll probably see you around and about. I'm going up the A3. That's the other one. Instead of going to Hayes, I'm going to go to the A3. Hi, Rosie. Have I already said hello? I don't know. You can bring a suitcase. Be rude not to pop into some charity shops. Yeah, I do think that. I'll go around the northern charity shops and go, my God, this is like, well, I mean, I was banging on about charity shops probably about 5 years ago, going, oh, they've all gone like bloody retail price shops and they're all looking up prices in the back. And no one really paid that much attention. And then I slowly saw it spread outwards across the country. So maybe the only place left is the Outer Hebrides to go to. He will be going to the post office and getting back into for a buy to collect an item off eBay. What is that item? Put in the chat now what you think it is. I'm going to go for, what does Pete like to say? It could be a beer stein. It could be, I imagine it's quite a large item. It could be bowls. Through my contact, I've just bought another 100 PS consoles, all new PS5s. Oh, that's fantastic news. Do you buy them in Australia and then get them over, ship them over here, or do you just give me your name of your contact, where he lives, and his telephone number, and say I'm going to ring him and get 100 myself? I mean, feel free to send one in the post to me for, I can promote you over the channel. I don't mind a bit of, sponsorship deals with Mark Tyler. That'll do me. Box PS5, lovely. Could do a giveaway. If I did a giveaway of a PS5, I'd give it away to myself. Right, we have an eBay notification. There's a new message. Do I know when this is going to arrive? Well, to be honest, mate, I haven't sent it yet. It's a camera. I went down to pick it up. I was sort of hunting around for it. I picked the wrong one up. After I find it. Yeah, niching works. Yeah, and consistency. Consistency definitely works. I mean, that's that whole thing is like when I notice it on a lesser level because I'm like an everything seller. But if I suddenly list a load of Wii games or GameCube games or whatever, they will start selling. If I price them right, and if you price them right, and then that'll encourage other sales, which I'm sure you will absolutely know what I'm talking about, Jack. Buy in the UK. Oh, well, that's fantastic. Just, yeah, even easier. Buy them and then just send one straight to me. Fantastic. Someone's picking up a packet of TDK cassettes. Well, that's a good price. Well done, Pete. Make sure you click on the old scan code. Right, the other nice one I will show you, and I don't know how to price this, is I've got to share my screen. It's this old thing. Let me present. God, I can never work out which one I'm supposed to be sharing. It's not that. It's not that. Why isn't it letting me share? All right, cancel that. Present. Share screen. Share screen. Can you not share like just photos? I'm sure you can. I'll tell you what, I'll draft it up and drop a photo in, and I can share a browser tab. Strange. If we've got any StreamYard experts in here. "35 minutes gone, 2 things listed, terrible." Right. I'm getting a whole load of trainers soon, apparently. That'll be interesting. But it would be nice to have something a little bit more I couldn't see create listing. A bit smaller. I've been doing a lot of big stuff lately. Oh, God, I'm struggling here to sort out what I'm doing. This is ridiculous. I've forgotten how to work the computer. It's because I'm not doing a sell similar, and it's come up with a right. What I'm actually trying to sell is a Dynatron SRX30A, and I will show you it in a minute. It's an old record player amp. Dynatron SRX-30A, and I don't think there's any sold on eBay. Oh, there is one. Someone is trying to get £185, and it's got 30 watches. Now I am, yeah, that is collection only, and I'm going to do collection only. It does work. I haven't got any of the old school speaker jacks, so I had to just get like a tiddly little, speaker about that size, and couple of loose wires on it and put it in. I was hoping it wouldn't blow any fuses or bugger it up, but it seemed all right. A fantastic retro Dynatron SRX30A with Dynatron Lenco Gold Ring GL78 record deck. Unrestored condition. Everything appears to be in good working order and playing. However, it's sold strictly as spares and repairs as minor cosmetic wear on the teak case. Well, he's got a lot of interest in it. They've got 30 viewers on it, 30 watchers, 30 viewers. I might try 169. Just right. I'll show you it because I did take the photos yesterday. OneDrive. Do this one, and then we do some SingStar. I managed to sell a SingStar bundle, which I was amazed about. But it sat there unpaid for about 5 days, and I thought, oh God, when you get rid of a really crud item, and you think, yes, it's gone at last, and then they don't pay, and you're like, ugh. But I sent them a payment reminder, and they did pay. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can share this now. No, I can't. That's not what I want to share. God. No, stop it. Present, share screen. Share screen. Complete your listing. That's what I want. Right. Bloody hell. Can we do this full screen or not? But anyway, this is it. What do we got on top? A Gerard. Gerard! Was it 6:30 or something? 5:30? I don't know. That is it. It's definitely a pickup only. I think I'll remove myself there. Hi Gary, good to see you. Yeah, I've got a load of trainers coming in. I imagine it's going to be nothing brilliant, but a lot of £15 to £20 things. But we will see. A NES Deluxe set. What's the NES Deluxe set then? Is that the one? I've got a NES box up there. I haven't got any polys for it though. And that I bought that. It cost quite a bit of money. Well, how much did that cost? More than I should have paid because it was the person I bought it off charges too much. I very rarely buy off him. But it was a NES in a box. Didn't have a power supply. I don't think it's got any controllers with it. It was just like a NES in a box, a NES and the box. But the box is in great condition, but no polys. And but a NES Deluxe there, I don't know what that is. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Kind of dark neon. Oh, we've got a little robot with it. Oh, fantastic. Oh yeah. Oh, well worth looking out for, that is. Oh, it comes with Duck Hunt. Right, so 169 for this, maybe. See what it does. The other one's got 30 viewers on it. It's pretty good for a collection only item. Yeah, he's gone 185. I don't know if the record player is better or worse. Collection only. We'll see what that does. It's kind of a bit of a mystery. I don't want getting rid of it because it's so blooming big. Lacey Jane, I live on the Leeds Bradford border. I can guarantee that the city is worse than the last time you went. I wouldn't bother with the charity shops. Get out as fast as you can. Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to be doing. We're going to be getting the train up there. I think it's about 3 hours on the train to Apley Bridge, and then I'm turning around and coming straight back on the train. And then 4 days later, we do it all again. Yeah. I mean, at least I'll be able to doze in on the train, even though it won't be great sleep. I think I'll do one and Liz will do one. And she's going to knit on the train. I'll probably end up with about 10 jumpers. She's knitting a Harry Potter scarf at the moment. Gryffindor. Yeah, that's looking good. Right, yeah, SingStar. I asked one of my local mateys. I had 3 SingStar. I had like tons of SingStar games. I set 3 sets of mics, but only 2 of them had adapters. And I said, "Have you got any adapters?" And he said, "Yeah." So I thought, "Oh, brilliant! I'll just get those couple of adapters off him." And I'll be getting rid of all my SingStar games and all my microphones and all that crud. And one of them sold, brilliant, and I can just never have any SingStar stuff again. Anyway, I ran there, and he gave me a load of SingStar games, a load of microphones. It does come with 3 adapters though, so I think I was like, "Oh no, I'm never going to get." It's just like bloody Fantasia cutting up the broom. It's like you get rid of a SingStar game and like 5 more appear. But it's all good stuff. And of course, I don't want to appear ungrateful because I will sell it. So, and we've also got like the Disney. You're lucky to get these, and you've got to sell them cheap. But I'm not complaining if I'm getting them for free. I'm such an ungrateful bastard. We've also got an iToy thing, so I've got to find like the PS2 iToy game and stick that on the saw for about £5, and see if it ever goes. So I did the SingStar. I think I'm putting them on for 20 quid with 6 games. You prefer a SingStar bundle, so that disc is good. I will load them up on the old PS2, which is my original PS2. That disc has been polished badly, but he's all right. I think it just needs a little bit of TLC. Have I got a polishing pad? Ooh. Yeah, this is all right. Ooh, softness on the disc. Yeah, that's fine. I'll pop it in. So I'll only be bundling it with 6 of these games. Party, yeah, good condition. SingStar R&B. I don't think any of these. I've got a SingStar Queen, which I kind of held back because I thought, I wonder if that's like anything, I wonder if that's worth more than £6. It might be. I've got to take that on the PS3 SingStar. That's good condition. So we'll bundle this with. We've got the original SingStar here. Sit on there. A bit of crud on there, but otherwise brilliant. Yeah, that's fine. SingStar 80. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got eight SingStar games. Oh, hello. That's not a SingStar game. What the hell is that? The hell is this? What the hell is this rare game? You Move Sports. Does this require the camera? Please say yes. It's got to, hasn't it? iToy camera required. So yeah, I'll put that with the camera and stick it on for a £5 probably. Oh, it's a DVD one. Right, okay. So I am already selling a load of SingStar stuff, so I'll just copy the listing if I can find it. Even with crud like that, the key is just to get it going. At a good price. Can't complain if you sell it. If I sell that for £20, like I say, it didn't cost me anything. Fantastic. I'm lucky boy getting that, really. I mean, obviously, I'd rather have like a £5,000 rare Amiga or something, but these things can't happen every day. Active. Oh, very nice sale, Jack. Very nice sale. Anyone else had any good sales recently? Like I said, I've got I had that Atari ST went for £250, and the Panasonic Combi went for £150. So it's always very nice to have bumps like that. I had a few big days dropping off the graph, and you just kind of think, eesh. But yeah, they've been replaced, and I'm not exactly listing loads at the moment, but it's all going along rather nicely. Better than last year, put it like that. Right, so my SingStar bundles. I'll do a photograph of all the discs, and then each individual disc, and then I'll show the screen on the PS2, which is pretty involved, really, a lot, and the mics. I am selling it for £21.99 plus £3.50 postage. Why is it £3.50 on media is the limit on games? Why is that? Seems strange. Doesn't no other category has a £3.50 limit? How many items have I done? 1, 2 amps, DS. I should look at old things, but I have got this. I need to look at 10 old items. Got this old thing. I'll quickly look that up. See if I can get an idea on price. Go and have a cup of tea, walk the dog, and have something to eat. Okay, that's not coming up. Okay. There's not hundreds of these on eBay, surprisingly. Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh, I've spelled Seisho wrong. I put in Seiho. Seisho. Nope. Not found. Get probably 20 quid. Not found. Copy the text. Have a look at research. Have a look at Google after that. There's one. PS50 with speakers. I can't see it. Are these speakers removable? No, it can't be. Seisho PS50 with case. £15 on auction. Yeah, it's not great money. £18 auction. I can't tell whether it's spares and repairs. Let me just Google it and have a... One on Pick Click. Oh, I'll probably try, I don't know, I'll try 20 quid and then see what happens. Josh was sick for a week in February and didn't work for 7 days and absolutely murdered my month, so it can do. Yeah. Well, get some new items listed, look at some old items and keep it going for a few days. You can turn it around. But yeah, you stop and it stops. I was trying to repair a PCW, an Amstrad PCW 512 yesterday, putting new belts on the drives, which I did, but then went to test it with a disc, and it was a disc for a CPC Amstrad, not a PCW. So I might as well have been sticking a banana in it. So I still don't know whether that works. I shall find out. Hopefully, I'm buying a test disc, which will cost me a tenner. But it will be a good thing to have, lying around. Don't know if anybody knows about Amstrad PCW 512s. Probably not. Right, I'm struggling with this again. I'm photographing cameras at the moment, which is very meta. One that I cleaned and tested now has a broken screen when I went to photograph it, which is annoying. You get a lot of, I'm stating the obvious here, but Neil, you get loads and loads of cameras. Are they all sourced from auctions and boot fairs? Don't tell me if you don't want to. I'm off, Posty. Catch you later. See you later, Pete. I only list, or have you got a contact? I only list on the 70% off fees weekends. Is that a personal account? We hardly ever get bloody. Well, I have free listings anyway, like because I've got a mid-range shop. But yeah, I guess that sounds like a personal account, which is nice if you work it that way. I know all about the Amstrad PCW. Have you? Yes, I tried turning it off and on. It gave me 4 beeps, which it means apparently is the disc isn't right. And then when I looked at the disc and looked up Amstrad Cosmic War Toad, it was a game for the CPC, which is a completely different computer, a different Amstrad. So it's like, putting a bloody SNES cartridge in a NES. If it fitted, it just wouldn't work. Yeah, I think you've said that before. I had a Spectrum. Nice. Yeah, I'm getting that way. Yeah, they do really, really, really good offers on the personal accounts when compared to the business accounts. I'm really happy for all those people with personal accounts. It must be great. Please, eBay, do it for the business accounts. Yeah, well, that's good if you're selling your own stuff. You can't complain about that, can you? Can't complain. Right, old crud. Let's have a look at some old crud. I've got 4 minutes to look at old crud. I did want to look at 10, but I'm going to look at 5 because I don't want to keep you. And I need a cup of tea. Right, where am I going? Selling, active. I'll do 5 now. I'll get a cup of tea and then I'll do another 5 when I've got something to eat when I walk the dog. Yeah, I've currently got that Amstrad spares and repairs at 60 quid collection only. I've changed the belts, but if I can get it up and running and working, I don't sell that often. I have sold one before on eBay, but I could probably put double the price at least. And I picked up 5 belts for a tenner. So 5 belts for a tenner. If I get a test disc, that's another tenner. But I obviously have 3 belts left over, and I have actually the belts I took out of it seemed in okay condition. So yeah, you need a disc to test it. You need a system disc. Right, let's sort this by date listed. Get the old crud. So there's some multiple listings of magazines. There's a few items I'm not too sure whether I have or not, or whether they're lost. There's some other multi-listings. That's one I don't want to change. That one. So there's some sold items here I've got to delete out. Quantity. Got some Paw Patrol stuff, which I'm going to bundle. That needs bundling. I've got about 3 or 4 cars left. DS games. And that's one I changed the price of the other day. So we've got a pair of trainers. We've got a PlayStation 2 game. We've got Hitachi video camera spares and repairs. We've got Super Tennis on the Sega Mega System. We've got World Soccer on the Sega Mega System. That is 5. We'll look at those 5. My mouse is knackered. Right, so we'll end those items. Actions, end listings. Be gone. Yeah, really good. eBay, I wish they would do some more offers for business accounts. I wonder why they don't. It's weird. Let me know your thoughts. Could be another controversial subject. But yes. Flip mode. Yeah, you have missed everything. Go back to the start and watch it at normal speed. No putting it on ×2 and skipping bits. And add a comment. You must now add at least 3 comments, so you'll be barred from the channel. I'm not having it anymore. I always ask for comments. No one ever leaves them. Fed up with it all. Right. Quake 3 Revolution, Sony PS2, Quake 3. Sell similar. I've got it for $8.99, free post. It's not sold since September last year. Has one sold on eBay. Quake 3 Revolution PS2. That's all right, Flip Mode. You're forgiven. I doubt they make any money on personal accounts. It's just promotional for advertising. Then anyone trying to sneak their business on personal could catch up and get them on proper fee. Yeah, I don't know really. It's so long ago since I had a personal account. I can't really remember much about it. Oh, look, someone's selling one for $4.99. It's probably Jack Dobbins. Solds. £4.67, $4.99 free post, 99p, £2.78 self-coin. Yeah, I am priced a bit wrong. Let's do buy it now. Let's have a look at the bin. Let's have a look in the bins. $4.67, $4.99, $9.97 near mint. Mint. $3.99, $4.99, $3.99, $4.99, no. Yeah, I mean, I don't think. What have I got it at? Disc in very good condition, tested and working. $8.99. $8.99. It's just not going to sell, is it? Well, let's try $6.99. I think it's even that's optimistic, but it's £2 less than what I had it on for. It is ridiculous. All this little media bits does my head in. You need the volume or you need the good stuff, and I've not got the volume and I've not got the good stuff. Give me an amp any day long. Hitachi VME368E spares and repairs. I've got it up for 30 quid for a spares and repairs video camera. That seems optimistic. I will look this up. I doubt whether there's one on eBay who in their right mind would sell a broken video camera, and who in their right mind would buy one. Sold. £64 working. Yeah, I've just got it on for too much. No battery to test. No battery to test. I would have tested this. Am I telling porcupines? I can't remember. 19.99. I'm sure I only paid a £5 for it. If it was just the camera on its own, maximum I would pay would be that. If I didn't make any money, I wouldn't be doing it. Oh, yeah. No point doing eBay if you don't make any money. You ever thought about getting a business account? Might be if you're selling large numbers of stuff that you're buying to sell, it might be something to think about. World Soccer Mega on the Mega Master System, Mega cartridge on the Master System. It's the most rubbish game in the world, isn't it? World Soccer Master System. I mean, I just know, like, I'm selling that on its own. Surely that should be bundled. Let's have a look. World Soccer, £6.94 one sold for. Big money. World Soccer, $4.99. Well, you can eke a little bit out of it. I've got it for $9.99. $7.99. Still too much, but we go. List. 2 more. 3 minutes over. It's got the manual and everything. Super tennis. Sells similar. Box cartridge, no manual. Super Tennis Sega Master System. Do click the thumbs up if you like this old stream. If you like me flailing around on eBay. Yeah, I did think about a road trip. That would probably be good for the channel, wouldn't it? £3.15 plus £3.35 postage. 4-5er. £35. Box with manual. £10. £5. £2.50. £2.50 free post. I think it's more than 100 grams. I think it might be on the verge of 100 grams, but the postage for a large letter, and you know, I think you can get away with large letter on those cartridge boxes. You're not going to make any money on that. I mean, I'm barely making money on this, and I'm just doing it just to get rid of it. I've got it for $8.49. Give me a $6.99. If they don't go that, they'd be bundled. It's a second income. Income. I keep debating whether to go full time with it. Well, it's a good question. First up is to read around the laws around tax, income tax, and whether eBay should be a business or a personal account. Read about that, all that sort of stuff first. It's quite important to do. And then it's not easy. A lot to be said for having a full-time job. You know, the safeness of having that salary every month. A lot of things to think about. But there's a lot of advice out there. Yeah. Oh no, one more item. Pair of trainers. Pair of crud trainers. Gary, I've still got that pair of red high top Nikes. They're not selling. I've taken about 20 quid off them. These are some Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 34. True Berry size 6, UK size 6. Good condition. Not very good photos. I've got them up for $29.99 when the medium price is £21.58. Let's have a look at these. Yeah, Pegasus. Got them up for too much money, haven't I? How many people actually looked at that item? 4 views, no watchers for a pair of Nike trainers. $29.99. I'll put them down to $22.99. Median sale price is $21.58, but with the voucher, that'll be about £1 off. We'll get that listed. It depends what your other job is. Yeah, true, very true. Yeah, it's a difficult decision. Do it in a small way consistently for a long time and see how you go with it, and see if you can consistently source like a small amount, and can keep up with consistently listings. I mean, but be honest, it's great being your own boss, but it's fairly boring, you know, doing eBay sometimes. It's just the freedom it does give you. That's what sold it to me. But don't expect too much out of it. Some people can do, you know, really well out of it, turnover-wise. But, yeah. A London Black Cabbie. Yeah, I can see that would have, it would be, yeah, my dad was a cab driver for a bit, and, you know, I can see it being a bit of a nightmare. Well, it's a tough choice. It's not an easy choice. I'm sure anyone will tell you that. Right. Have a great Monday. Do click the thumbs up. Do leave a comment. And I'll see you, if not before, see you next Monday. Take care all. See you later.